Today, as I stand in Shiloh, I can reminisce on the construction of this church, the pounding of the nails, the tying of the steel, the placement of the rafters, and the windows. I can hear the strong voice of our founding pastor, J.C. Shillingford. Still hear and remember the prayers of Brother Milshed Lewis, Evans Henley Sr., Sister Georgia George, the words of admonition of Brother and Sister Griffin, Joseph Griffin. See the gentle smiles of old Sister Smith, Kathleen Flaherty, and your mom, Violet David. I can hear the sweet music of Brother Harold Hodge, James Parson, and Dale Penn, and never forget the musical aroma of Brother Frankie Jackson as he sat over here. I will never forget the importance of our home, our Seventh-day Adventist school, and our church. Elegance, punctual, meticulous, kind, loving, gentle, sensitive but strong, courageous are just a few words that describe my brother Jimmy. We would call him Mr. Clean, as he was always so careful about his appearance. James Talbot Ruan Jr., known to our family and friends as Jimmy, Big Jim, Daddy, and to his grandchildren as Papa, was the firstborn of 5 children to Eastlyn and James Ruan Sr. Our mother always wanted her firstborn child to be a son because of the experience that she had with her late big brother, Uncle Godfrey. Jimmy received his early education at the Jane E. Tuitt, and over there at the Tutu School, which is known as Joseph Gomez, later at the Seventh-day Adventist School and Charlotte Amalie High School. I got in so many fights in school. Many times, Jimmy will come to my rescue. He didn't have to cast a blow. He just had to stand up. And that was it. I got him in so much trouble. It interfered with his friendships. He had all these friends, nice young men. I see Michael here today. I'm so happy to see him. Michael Richards, where are you? Somewhere in the crowd. Good friends, Julian Lewis. I could go on and on. Derry Jackson. Jimmy taught me how to drive at a very young age. I hear some of you laughing already. This lesson would take place on the Cookie Point Road using a Honda Civic stick shift. Guess what? I still can't drive. Where's Joey, our cousin Joey? I don't know if he's here. But our cousin Joey, he was drowned in one time, nearly drowned. Guess who came to his rescue? Courageous and strong. We were like fish, could swim, could go through the channel, swim up and down Cookie Point, back and forth from our house to the beach. What good memories. Jimmy was a true gentleman. I sometimes use him as an illustration for my husband. He was a great chauffeur. He was always ready and available to pick me up from the airport. On a few occasions, after working so hard in Boston, I will arrive home in St. Thomas and my hair will be a hot mess. Jimmy would say to me, "How can you come home looking like this?" He would always make arrangements for me to get my hair fixed. He will take me straight to the hairdresser. He said, "You look horrible. You coming from the United States of America and you look so bad?" He always had a joke ready for you. Even in his final days, he made you feel at ease in very difficult situations. Kim, he called her Boots. Justin, I'm not going to tell you your dad's nickname. But Boots, I don't think you were born as yet. One day, we were walking from our house in Corky Point to the beach. It was 4 of us. Kim was not born. And a young man approached Jimmy. He requested, "I want to talk to your sister." Quickly, Jimmy replied, "That's my mother, my son." The young man quickly exited. Jimmy always wanted to be a professional football player. Neil and him would have football uniforms. Collis and I will suffer dearly. He would always tackle us. He was like a linebacker. As we walked through the house, guess what's coming? We were knocked over. Finally, these are a lot of memories of Jimmy. He was a good dentist, not a professional dentist like our cousin Carolee. But if you had a shaky tooth as a child, guess what? Jimmy ran and got the pliers. There are so many fun memories of him. I could go on and on and on. Through his life, he held various jobs. His first job was with our dad in construction. Our dad and mom always instilled in us very, very high work ethics, and we are so thankful. In the later years, he was the vice president of NR Electric, an electric company based in St. Croix, which is owned and operated by our brother Neil. Jimmy was very proud of this accomplishment. He would jokingly remind us of this position: "I am the vice president of NR Electric." In 1999, Jimmy survived a massive heart attack. During this time, our family thought that we would have lost him. God saw it fit for him to spend 12 more years with us. Although Jimmy seldom attended church, our parents continued to pray for him. Within the last few weeks of his life, he vowed to attend the Agape SDA Church in Bolongo. In closing, let us comfort one another. Get to know him. Let us cultivate a relationship with him. Too many of us want to go to heaven, but we don't want to spend time with whom heaven is about. Forget about 106 and Park. I'm talking to some people in here, 106 and Park. Forget about CSI. Forget about Housewives of Atlanta. Spend time reading your Bible. Tell your loved ones and friends how much you love them. Answer those unknown cell phone calls. You hear me? Answer those unknown cell phone calls. Remember, not the things that we acquire in life are important, but how we live our lives. May he rest in peace. Thank you.